Hey guys, Nathan here from Running Warehouse Australia. Today we're going to check out the kind of do-it-all everyday trainer from Mizuno in the new Mizuno Neo Zen 2, and we're going to compare it to the original. Let's dive in. First, we're going to run through the specs quickly. In the heel, Mizuno has these listed at 40.5 millimeters in the heel, 34.5 millimeters in the forefoot, 6 mil heel to toe drop, a men's size 9 coming in at about 250 grams, and then a women's size 8 about 215 grams. All right, first let's look at the midsole and their differences. In the new Mizuno Neo Zen 2, the midsole foam is now a nitrogen infused EVA. I find it's just been tamed a little bit from the original Neo Zen, which was a little bit wild sometimes for me. I know a lot of people really enjoyed that bouncy propulsion they got from that, but this one's just a little bit more controlled, and I find as you still take the Neo Zen 2 through your stride, it really gives you forward propulsion instead of being a little bit wild or squirrely of the original Neo Zen. They've also made it just a little bit wider underfoot, which adds to that stability of the new Mizuno Neo Zen 2. I found that I could still get my easy runs done in this. I could take it up to a long run. It really was nice underfoot. And then if I wanted to pick up the pace a little bit, it still had that pop on toe off with what Mizuno calls their smooth speed assist. The upper is where visually we're going to see some really big changes. It still has a bit of a booty construction in the Mizuno Neo Zen 2, but up front we get an engineered mesh up here, and I found it just fit my foot just a little bit nicer. With the knit of the original, I found my foot could move a little bit around in it, and maybe that also adds to the stability that I felt in the 2. Also around the heel collar, we have a bit more padding around there, and my foot and ankle felt a lot more secure when I was running. They've also just reduced the height over the top of the tongue there, just taking it down a little bit, and again I found it was just a little bit more comfortable on and around my ankle and foot. Moving to the outsole, in the new Neo Zen 2, Mizuno have added a little bit more rubber in the forefoot, and they've also reduced the channeling underfoot. So compared to version 1, which I found was a little bit unstable at times, had a little bit too much volume in the upper, they've really taken everything they learnt from version 1 and put it into version 2. In the upper, you can see they've got that engineered mesh now, which just, it fits a little bit nicer. Granted, I've got a slightly narrower foot, but it still fits really nice on foot. They've added a little bit more stability around that ankle collar. Adding to the stability is the extra width they've given it and the removal of that channel down the middle. I found the midsole still gave me some nice pop and direction in a straight line this time, where, as I said, the original Neo Zen could be a little bit squirrely. Also, it is a higher stack than the original, but it felt more grounded on foot, and I just think that extra stability underfoot and on top of your foot added to that. All in all, the Mizuno Neo Zen 2 is a really enjoyable shoe to kind of do a bit of everything. I could take it on a long run, I could do my everyday runs in it, and I could even do a tempo or a cheeky session in this. You can find the new Mizuno Neo Zen 2 at Running Warehouse Australia, runningwarehouse.com.au.